All right, ladies and gentlemen, we have made it to game number 3 here in the first of the round of 8 series of CSL. It's going to be UBC Esports versus McMaster. We are here with UBC on Radiant once again, reprising their role as the Radiant in a 1-1 game number 3. Bans coming out. Underlord from McMaster, is actually going to be the ones banning it this time. Each team has had their turn and quite annoying, and they have just about had enough.
Seconds remaining.
Now, the differences between last game and the first game, it seemed like UBC was just completely composed. That may be elements of their draft differences, but definitely UBC needs to get back into their comfort zone if they want to hope to take this. And this is something that we talked about in the pregame as well.
Right, I'm back.
Welcome back. UBC only losing 2 games this entire season, now making that 3 with the loss that they just had. McMaster, meanwhile, a little more experience with losses. They are undefeated in series, but 5 of their series went 2-1.
So they're used to these game brawls. But UBC, of course, they're a veteran team as well. They've been a team that, I mean, even if not all the players have been together for all this time, but the organization has been around. And they have some great coaches with them as well. So I'm sure it wouldn't be much of trouble for them to transition into these longer brawls with going all 3 game series. But yeah, in top 8, it gets scary, man. Like facing up against another team that is just as good as you, and this one game means that it's the difference in if you're going over to LA or not, and that's huge. That's like a free flight to LA to be able to play Dota. That's one of the coolest experiences you can have in your life.
What a dream, yeah. While you're a poor college student, you get fed. Yeah. You get fed for a couple days for free. Absolutely.
Tell your mother that you're playing video games for scholarships rather. Which is a sponsorship in a way, I guess.
Very true.
Well, it's a long time thinking about this last ban.
Both teams actually have been taking a lot longer on their first phase bans. A little more unsure, a little more tactical going into the drafting phase.
Let's go with Omni-Knight. I think they were tossing between Omni-Knight or Shadow Demon. Clockwork being picked up for UBC. Yeah, Vinar on that Clockwork was an absolute menace. I like the pickup.
Yeah, I don't think UBC is going to have the opportunity to pick up a Shadow Demon again. That was kind of a niche pick, and it went so well just because of the sort of lack of experience playing against it.
Yeah, man. Like if I knew that Aeon Disc was purgeable, I would not have picked up that. And that's such an expensive item that did nothing that entire game. Wow, McMaster using basically all their reserve time right now. 55 seconds left in the reserve time.
Yeah, despite winning the last game, they're the ones who seem a little bit unsure. It was a hard-fought victory for them, though.
It was. But they could have definitely taken a few minutes before the game started. We allow that. We allow a break between games. When Abaddon pick up.
The Bane again. Bane did a lot of work that last game as well.
Yeah, much more than I thought there were going to, because there was like an OD and a Tusk. I thought that Snowball and the imprisonment save was going to be huge, but Bane got like full length channels off so many times, and of course Bane went for the 100 cast rate challenge at level 10, and then Etherlands. Oh my god, with those 2 up, like, you're not safe from a mile away.
Alright, UBC now picking up their last one. Yeah, as I said, I don't think we'll see the Shadow Demon again. They used the Witch Doctor to No, that was McMaster that had the Witch Doctor in game number 1, right?
Yeah.
Oh, just going straight for the Terrorblade. That's something that kept getting banned out in phase 2, so UBC looks like they're going to put the priority on it.
Yeah, I mean, I think Turbo is one of the most popular picks, at least when it comes to pro play, to kind of draft in the first phase. He's pretty damn good right now. And of course, you know, the people always, I think, get afraid of picking their cores first, but a lot of times your supports are what can make or break playing against certain type of strategies. So picking a Terrorblade first, it still leaves them open for certain synergies like Dazzle and things like that. But even then, Terrorblade by himself is a menace.
Yeah, as far as early picking cores go, Terrorblade's a pretty safe one.
Yeah.
5 seconds remaining.
Against Terrorblade, I think they'll kind of crush him. Or like silences are pretty good against him. So silence and stuns, any kind of CCs in general, just to prevent him from getting his thunders off. Also, like early game magic nukes can do well against Terrorblade because he has a crap load of armor, but like no health. But those kind of heroes are kind of like out of the meta right now. Bane can do a good job if he will max out that brain sap early.
Yep.
10 seconds.
Yeah, but they don't have a lot else available to be pulling that off with.
5 seconds remaining.
Go with Terrorblade against the Juggernaut. Terrorblade can do great work in Juggernaut as well. It basically also prevents Juggernaut from going like items like Diffusal Blade as well, because Terrorblade will just make a clone of you and you'll just destroy your own mana pool.
Yep.
Dire team pick.
Winter Wyvern for UBC. As far as banned out, McMaster actually bans out the Shadow Demon. They might want to go for be going for Death Prophet. Never mind, it's banned. Death Prophet banned as well, of course, in the first phase.
Yeah, Death Prophet is one of the premier mid laners right now. Winter Wyvern looks pretty good here. Abaddon and Juggernaut already in the team. Those guys can do quite a bit of right clicks onto their own teammates. A lot of hitting yourselves in this UBC strat. Terrorblade's gonna make you hit yourself.
Terrorblade and Winter Wyvern. And if Clockwork picks up a
Blade Mail.
Blade Mail.
Yeah. Clockwork show an axe.
Unfortunately, Axe is just about unpickable these days.
Yeah. Very true.
10 seconds
ET though, ET is great against Clockwork. Not much Clockwork can do against to dodge ET's counter initiation.
Well, UBC, so they're looking for their mid and their off still.
Mid. Yeah.
Underlord banned up. I don't think they're going to be going for the Faceless this time around. What do you think?
Yeah, Faceless Void did not really work last game, and this game there's a Bane on the enemy team, and you don't have real saves against Bane either. So yeah, I don't like the Faceless game. So I think yeah, they go with the Timbersaw instead, who is looking pretty good right now.
Yeah, pretty good against Abaddon.
10 seconds.
Good against Juggernaut.
Bane can cause him a bit of an issue, but
Bane, yeah, the Fiend's Grip can do a work against him, and Tiny can strip away his armor as well. Of course, not the armor he gains from reactive armor, because that would be crazy.
Radiant team ban.
Tinker being banned out. I'm happy with that Tinker ban. Let's not let this game 3 go that long.
yes, absolutely. I love a game 3, guys. Don't push it.
Older Tiny is like decent against Clockwork as well. Clockwork Tinker as well.
5 seconds remaining.
Storm Spirit actually might be a threat here. UBC
Yeah,
could
they
pick up
don't.
Storm.
They don't really have a good way at all of dealing with it.
Yeah, I think UBC could pick up Storm here.
Both
Yeah,
teams could pick up Storm. They have all that McMaster says the Bane. That's the only thing really on the board that could even do anything, right? And it's not the easiest thing for Bane to get. It's not easy for him to grab.
Bane has a bit of a cast point on his stuff, so. But there is Abaddon who can keep his heroes safe from the Orchid, from the Storm Spirit. if they do decide to jump in.
Radiant team
Queen of
pick.
Pain gets banned. Are we gonna be seeing it here?
McMaster having that last pick is going to be very good here. Only 33 seconds of reserve time, but should be enough to really react to whatever UBC is going to pick
10
up here.
seconds remaining.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the beauty of
5
having the last
seconds
pick.
remaining.
Yeah, McMaster, well, depending on this last pick here, McMaster could pick up Storm, and not much that UBC can do
Dire
against that.
team pick.
With the Shadow Fiend.
Alright, what's it going to be for McMaster?
But the problem is, do you want to be a Storm laning against Shadow Fiend Winter Wyvern there? Because Winter Wyvern is going to sit in the mid lane. It's going to be
Gyro.
Fair enough, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Storm Spirit would have had a really terrible lane.
They can send Jug mid as well.
That's very true. Most likely this is going to be Darkopter mid here, though. Don't want to be laning a melee hero against a Shadow Fiend.
I mean, Juggernaut can, spin away from the raises.
Yeah,
And he's got okay kill potential on him, I think.
but then because when Juggernaut's starting to farm, right?
Yeah.
Like Shadow Fiend is going to posture up and Juggernaut just spin away every time, right? That's not
Yeah.
very good sign. Do you have like a texture glitch on Terrorblade right now?
I have one on Tibersat too. His chain is stuck in place.
Oh, you're right. And Shadow Fiend's stuff as well. I think the Terrorblade stuff is
Oh
really
no,
cool.
wait, this happened before and the lobby, the whole lobby was crashed. We may not get into the game here.
Hopefully not. I mean, we got the whole draft, so if we got a re-lobby, we can just easily just pick the same heroes and go.
Yeah. Yeah, I think this, I don't think this game is happening.
Let's cross our fingers. Abaddon, whoever's playing Abaddon, have not picked them yet. That's going to be look, obviously, yeah, the offlaner. I love the saddle on Winter Wyvern, by the way. It makes her look so badass. You might be right. This is taking a very long time.
Yes, it is. And this is exactly, I think... Oh, wow. When I left the screen and came back, now all the particles are missing. Everyone looks silly. Alright, everyone, I'm gonna get with cheese. Oh, wait, I hear pause?
I hear pause sounds.
Alright, everyone, Oops. Let's do this. I'm gonna leave.
Oh, we're back into the lobby. Oh, weird. Okay, the lobby relaunched. I think we probably have it okay now.
Wait, say that again?
Choose your
No, the
hero.
lobby's good. The lobby's good now.
The one we were
Everything's
just in?
moving. Yeah. The lobby's good.
It's still not going in a game, though, right?
No, I think the game was paused. They paused it during the after the entire draft was done. That's why everyone was stuck. Now, if you go back into the game, everyone's moving again, and the textures are working as
Just a
proper.
little texture. Yeah, but we're still stuck in the pregame screen.
Yeah, I think we won't be going in pretty soon because I think I heard that on the pause now.
Oh, man! That was the longest one I think I've ever seen.
I think there was just a pause during the thing. If you press enter once we go into the game, we should be able to see the chat. It says so and so pause the game. Yeah.
That is excessively. I don't see anything in the chat.
Oh, it's bathroom. Yeah. I've been in the game. I think you lost.
Oh, yeah, because I left.
Yeah, the Vinar paused the game and they said bathroom, and then they said GGG. Like this was of course the new draft screen for observers, which is amazing. But something that we do miss is we cannot see the players chatting like we used to. By the way, in the base of UBC, we do have the Clockwork Cheese going on right now. Chelsea picking up those Max Necromaster stacks before going to lane.
So exciting. Alright. McMaster's has got a couple here on the top, a couple here on the bottom. Split up with their Juggernaut in the mid here. McMaster's
30
picking up a
seconds.
2-1-2 here. I feel like I'm playing a couple years ago and or low caliber Dota.
And 2-1-2 is legit, depending on the heroes you have.
Actually, it is back in a big way.
Yeah. Alright, Shadow Fiend gets to 12 Necromancer stacks. Has the 71 damage locked in on him to head into the lane with. Looks like actually Juggernaut is going to be the mid lane.
The battle begins.
Right.
And once
High
again,
end will be lining
McMaster
up
starting
there.
with a 3 bounty. 3 bounty start.
Well, McMaster has got 3 bounty stars every single game.
These guys are just the kings of bounties.
Unfortunately, Bounty Hunter has been banned every single.
Probably because. Actually, was it McMaster or UBC? It was UBC banning it too, right?
I think so. Yeah, there it is, Coup. This is what Winter Wyvern does every single game. She just heads mid lane and just
Oh man,
breeds on you.
Hyan's
Arctic
taking
Burn.
a lot of damage already.
Yeah, Arctic Burns are ridiculous now. And you're going against a Shadow Fiend with 12 Necromancer stacks. Womp womp.
Ah, he was able to get a last hit. He was able to get 1. It's something, Golgi.
Yeah. At least the advantage of having Juggernaut in the mid instead of the
Gyro.
Gyro is that he can pick up a Stout Shield, which does mitigate quite a bit of damage from Ku's Arctic Burn harass.
Yeah. Studying getting forced out of the top.
Does have the reactive armor, so Noise's right clicks are doing barely anything.
In fact, just topping him off, making sure that he stays healing up through it. In the bot lane, Luki going against Shini Baba once again. Luki
It's 1v1.
is not going to have a great time. You say that, but here's Ku.
Which you mean the high end is going to be the more space in the mid, but Shadow Fiend's got all the start he needs right now. Great start.
Yeah, Haya's just going to have to play it real slow and smart. In fact, Big Bun probably... Yeah, there we go. 2 raises come out, forces the high-end spin. I was going to say, Big Bun should be able to bait out bad spins as much as he wants with
Yeah.
raises.
This is
raise
a rough
canceling.
lane for a melee against Shadow Fiend. Of course, the high end could just all in. Big Bun as well. This is one of the ways to deal with Shadow Fiend's raise combo. It's just all in him and just never back up. And that should get a lot easier once Juggernaut hits level 6.
Yeah, I was going to say, he's waiting for levels. He just needs to play it cool and calm until he gets his levels.
Yeah, but at that point, Big Bun Theory just has in the jungle, right?
Oh, Luki. He's going to the side shop. He doesn't know that Up is here. Up's got cogs.
He bought boots, Luki. Luki's going to TP
Oh,
out.
he's
Yeah.
just TPing. And he makes it. Luki, what a player. Straight back to his tier 2, or tier 1, and back into the lane he goes, soaking it up. Oh, he's gonna find Up. Up's gonna force him straight back out, but he's fine for now.
Take away some of his mana.
Are coming around and studying. Yeah, there's not a lot of kill potential in all these lanes up until, unless High-End does something wrong, or until he gets high levels. Luki maybe I think is the best shot for a kill, but he's just playing too smart.
Radiant's
He's gonna
middle
find
tower
Up.
is
Up
under
is gonna eat a
attack.
ton of damage from these creeps that were stacked up. Oh, Studying actually gonna be the first one to go down in the top.
So I did not actually see that coming at all. Must have been a nightmare into a stomp. Yeah, that's gotta be a nightmare into a stomp. And as we said, actually, not even a point in Nature's Order. So I just getting the damage through. It is only level 3 Timber Saw. There's only 2 levels in reactive armor so far.
Yeah, he could only be so tanky. And of course has level 2 Brain Sap as well. That'll certainly help you get through some of that. High End eats a couple raises in the mid. He's gonna have to spin out.
Oh.
Oh, Big Button Theory though. He's getting damage onto him. Now he's ready to just fight. He has to be super careful. Turns around. Yeah, Ku is here. But Noise and Vinar is going to come in. They get a Nightmare into a Stomp. He's coming out onto Ku. Ku, he's going to take no damage because he gets the Cold Embrace just in time. And actually, he's TPing his way out of here.
Well played.
Oh, baby, baby.
At least I get to trade on that, but High End was not involved in that kill on Big Bun Theory. Bun Theory is very happy. Yeah, this is just a struggle of going a Juggernaut against Big Bun against Shadow Fiend. You lose your spin, and then he can just posture up on you, and there's not much you can do. High End try to turn it around, but with the Winter Wyvern backing a Shadow Fiend up, there's nothing he can do.
And if you have to spin defensively, he's just gonna chase you.
Yeah, exactly. One sec says Noise.
No, other way around. Oh, I guess technically both ways of saying that statement is correct.
Yeah.
So Shini Baba, how's he doing here? He's having a pretty good time. Gyrocopter actually outdoing him a bit. Just a couple last hits. Mid for mid, clearly Big Bun Theory having a much better time. In the offlane, about even, except that Luki has not died.
I don't know. I think Gyrocopter could have had a pretty good shot against that Shadow Fiend, but I don't know too much about mid matchups. I don't lane mid, so.
Yeah.
But like if Shadow Fiend wants to come and start to posture up on Gyrocopter just turn on his Rocket Barrage, right, and he has to back off.
Yeah, what you said earlier about Jug just being able to not back down, that's typically the way he's played in this matchup, is that if a Raze comes out, he just goes and fights onto the Shadow Fiend. He needs a little bit more time. He's got level 3 Blade Dance now. Sorry, Blade Fury. So I think now's the time where we'll start seeing it, where he'll really get aggressive when Big Bun tries to pressure him. Oh boy, Timbersaw goes down on the top. We saw all those people coming up. I once again did not expect Timbersaw would be the one to go down there.
Yeah, you usually kind of ignore Timbersaw during phase as casters.
Yeah, unfortunately, Big Bun Theory has just about a full level advantage over Juggernaut, so by the time Juggernaut gets his 6, Big Bun will have another spike at level 7. Vinar is going to get found by Ku. Big Bun trying to chase him up. He just goes and hides in the Roche pit. They saw the Bane as well, so not going to push it too hard.
Ooh, High End eats just 2 raises.
Yeah, still have to drop the healing ward. Big Bun looking like he wants to come in. Oh, 3 raises! He's going to spin up, but he's already used his raises. That's not going to help you too much. Oh, the long raise is a little bit too short. And now Vinar coming in, High End. He doesn't have level 6 yet, though. Stomp is not going to be there to get Big Bun. High End has to be very careful. Okay, Big Bun is back.
Big Bun played that so well. He just postured up and pretended like he was going for the healing ward and got out of range from himself even, so he was like getting healed longer. He just started raising the Juggernaut. But thankfully, he's
on the top. Nightmare coming out onto studying. Here it goes. They're ready for the stomp. Homing missile and the call down. Bam! Taking so much damage, and up is going to be the next target of their aggression. Gets himself inside the wards, but they do have Ku here, doing as much as they can. Yes, they will not be able to get any other kills out of this, and UBC will force McMaster back. Now Big Bun once again chasing High End down. High End, Big Bun is level 7. High End is just barely going to hit his 6.
Yeah, at least now that the Big Bun has something to worry about when going against High End. If he gets isolated somehow, he might get turned around on. Well, we haven't paid attention to his bot lane at all. It's just like the farm fest down there.
Yeah.
But of course, terribly coming out super on top of that. 18 to 40.
High End, unfortunately, he's lacking a lot of damage right now. He can't even get a couldn't even do a spin Omni combo right now.
Yeah, Juggernaut is not a very smart hero. Don't got too much.
The homing missile coming in on his studying. The call down into the Nightmare. Stunning is able to get his chain out of there, but Up could be in a lot of trouble. There it goes. One more shot from Nice will be more than enough. Big Bun is going to TP into the top, but the rest of the McMaster heroes are gone already.
Yeah. I mean,
Hey,
so I guess
Ian's
this is
going
what
to be
they
happy
did.
about that.
Yeah, they sacrificed their Juggernaut in the mid lane, but they ended up with a really good safe lane here. And what back when Timbersaw used to be popular, this is something we used to say all the time, is Timbersaw is one of those heroes that if you have a good laning phase, you are going to be like the epitome of like Ice Frog. But if you have a bad lane, you just can't do anything because the hero needs
Oh
to
no,
be
Shadow Fiend, he's going to get nightmared up. Here comes the Stomp. Stomp now.
double stomp as well.
Yeah, Gyrocopter's coming in. He's taking so much damage already. Up is going to get a beautifully placed Cogs. Here comes the homing missile. Vinar just needs one more shot on him. He gets it. Now the homing missile coming into actually the Winter Wyvern. Winter Wyvern getting stunned up. Yikes coming into the Rocket Barrage. Ku as well caught. He is getting swarmed right now. You'd think this guy was a dog turd at the dump. Flies all over him.
Radiant's bottom tower.
Yeah, this is not looking good. That Timbersaw is going to have such a hard time. He is level 5 right now. He has 18 last hits and he has died 3 times in lane. And just as a hero design, hitting him to be like up in your face, and he needs to take a bit of damage for the reactive armor to be at full stacks as well to make him tanky. But if you aren't even tanky to get that going, you're just gonna get blown up every single time.
And he's
And losing
relegated
good
over
buns
to the
here
jungle.
really hurt.
He's going to farm these stacks extremely slowly. He does have his soul ring, so once he gets to 6, he's got a little bit of a tool to farm, but it'll be pretty slow going for him.
Well, of course, there is still a late game potential on UBC, even if they're super hard here. That Terrorblade is going to be able to do quite a bit of work against the cores of the team.
Yeah, High End is going to spin up onto Big Bun. Now he's trying to make his way away. Okay. Yeah, it doesn't have the raises for it.
Yeah, High End dodged one of the raises with the spin, which meant that Big Pun Theory can't really follow up that for a kill.
Ooh, Vinar comes in, snipes that bounty right under Studying Space. All right.
So Abaddon not going for a Midas build on the Abaddon, which a lot of people debate that Abaddon like needs to get Midas a lot of time, but I don't. I think it's a good item on him, but it's not definitely not necessary.
Luki gets gone on by Up, but just stays cool, stays inside the cogs, so he doesn't even end up taking any damage from the cogs. Oh, but now they're going to turn around Up. Got him in the cogs once again. Luki's got his ultimate. Now here comes Noise. Noise is coming in. He has Fiend's Grip as well. Fiend's Grip is available. They're going to use it out onto the Terrorblade. This would be a big kill if they can pick it up. Nightmare, there they go. Nightmare the Terrorblade. He's caught in place for now. They're going to switch the Winter Wyvern's going to take that Nightmare for him. Vinar actually going to accidentally take it off Ku. Now Ku running into the trees. Stomp coming in. Are they going to be able to get him? Q's making his way around. Nightmare available in 4 seconds. Brain Sap. The Stomp. Oh, Q's going to be able to get under the tower, get that Cold Embrace up, and Ku is just fine.
Dire's middle tower.
So just after that, just a clockwork going down.
Oh no, Timbersaw tries to fight up against Yikes. Yikes is going to just drop the ultimate straight on him, the call down. Now he's able to cancel the ultimate and another set, 2 sets of Rocket Barrage. Sorry, he's canceled the salve, 2 sets of Rocket Barrage. Yikes just completely picks apart this Timbersaw.
Yeah. That's one other thing, right? Like, you're up against Timber, so you feel like you should be a lot more tankier at this point, but you forget that Gyrocopter's super far right now, and Gyrocopter has so
High End's
much
going on
damage
to Big Bun. Big Bun taking a lot of spin damage now. Here comes the Omni Slash. No, it's not ready yet. High End's
He
going
was
to
at
make
the
his way
voice
out.
line.
Stomp coming in, not going to connect on anyone, but they do have Noise. Noise does not have another Fiend's Grip for 30 seconds, but he still has Nightmare to set up. Stomp was already used. They're going to have to wait a minute before they can get another Astral Stomp. And both teams not looking to continue this mid-engagement. Vinar and Noise. Oh, they smoke up in the pit. As I say that, here they come. They see Ku is here. They don't see the Shadow Fiend, though. That's who they want. That's who they're after.
Yeah.
Shadow Fiend's out farming in the
loves
jungle.
the jungle. Yeah. Oh, nice scan as well. UVC sees what's going on. And they don't see anything with the flare as
So
well,
they
so
know
they know
it's
it's
smoke.
Yeah. Or invis or... High-end.
And there we go, Omni Slash. Oh, but he's already got the Yules up. Now, gonna use the Blade Fury off onto Shadow Fiend. Shadow Fiend gets Nightmare, or Fiend's Grip up, excuse me. Nightmare going out on the Clockwork, keeping him dead in the backline. Vinar and High End will put their work into Ku.
Now bot lane, studying a chase down.
He's getting chased under the tower. Yikes is here once again. Here comes the homing missile. Here comes the rocket barrages. Oh, Lukey just beating up on studying. Studying will be able to make it into the trees here in just a moment. Get a lot of damage out, but no.
Luke actually pops his ulti. I don't think he was in the threshold. He just pops it for just to be safe, I guess.
Oh, nice finds Big Bun Theory. Nightmare. Here it comes. He's nightmared up. High End's gonna spin around on him. Oh no, he overshot him a bit. Now here comes some raises. Noise is gonna be very dead here. But it will get High End out of there. High End didn't have an Omni Slash. That was a little bit ambitious, I think, that game.
Yeah, I definitely agree. They didn't have Fiend's Grip. There's no way of killing that, getting that kill, especially under those towers. And he has a Yules. They know Shell Fiend even has a Yules, so even if you're spinning on him, even at the worst case scenario, he could just Yules himself and wait for his team to come in and help.
Yeah. Yeah, the Fiend's Grip is going to be very important for ganking Big Bun at this point. Alright, smoke up from UBC. They're heading down into the jungle. Looks like they want to try and go on to the Gyrocopter farming in the bottom, but Gyrocopter is out already. They may find Abaddon, but this is going to be a very tough cookie.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Abaddon even has the Helm Dominator abilities.
They're gonna find Noise again. Oh, they've got a hook shot. They find Vinar. Vinar's gonna be able to just force staff out of the cogs and Big Bun. He's gonna get that Yule's Requiem combo out and show Noise who is really Noise here.
You know, after a smoke gank, having your Poison 5 tank hit is not a terrible thing to happen.
It's kind of the position 5's job, let's be real.
Yeah, it really is, especially after that change they had with Poison 5's giving less money.
High End's in the mid, getting a little bit of damage on the tier 1. UBC is going to respond, but not in deny range, not able to get a kill on the Juggernaut. Gyro's here on the top, Juggernaut's joining in. It looks like they're going to go for another kill onto Timbersaw, and they're actually not going to be able to, because as soon as Timbersaw sees that Gyro exists, he's just like, I can't do anything.
Yeah, Timbersaw still without any items, just got auxiliary items on the Soul Ring and a Mana Boots. Go for first item, Bloodstone.
How's our friend the Terrorblade doing in the jungle?
He's farming pretty well.
Almost
considering him. He has not been involved in any kills, by the way. 0, 0, and 0. Just complete fighting version, I guess. Just constantly farming instead.
He's got a Sanjin Yasha will be up very shortly.
Yeah, interesting to go for Sanjin Yasha. I guess he feels like his team is losing too hard in the early game, so he feels like he really needs to help his team fight earlier. Then Vinar getting away from up again with that force staff. That early force staff helps so much against the Clockwork. Mid lane is taken down.
Feels like a bit of a non-factor. Homing missile coming in onto Ku right now. It's gonna nail it. Now High End's gonna find him. Oh, here comes the Omni Slash. Lots of damage coming out, but Ku will live. Shini Baba not taking that much damage either now. Oh, High End, he's gonna sacrifice. Sacrifice the bait again. Goodbye, Noise. High End's making his way out of there. They still have some damage on Vinar. Vinar not. Oh, is he gonna? He might be able to get up here. If he throws.
No, that's a blink. Yeah, just a 2-for-1 then at the very end. Just the support's going down though. It's going to be a 600 gold swing over onto UBC's side.
Yep, that's money for UBC. Very happy with that.
Yeah, and Terribly finally got involved in a kill as well. Actually, no, he still doesn't have an assist for that kill. Actually, during that fight, he was actually hitting jungle creeps. So, there you have it.
Couldn't even lend an illusion. Lukey is gonna have his ultimate pops. Big Bun Theory looking to be as painful as he can. He can turn around on Luki here very quickly, but he's got to be careful because there comes the Fiend Grip from Noise. Yikes, high end, everyone. McMaster is ready to play. Do they have the damage? No, Big Bun Theory's just walking away. Here it is. They're going to be able to get the stomp and the sleep. Now up, trying to TP out. One more shot. A sword straight to the face will secure them that kill. And now they're in a perfect position to push this tier 2. McMaster seems like a completely different team that was playing in game 1.
Yeah. They just won their early game super hard. This, I think, to a point where Timbersaw doesn't see play anymore, is because against certain lanes he's super weak against, and if you have a bad lane as Timbersaw, on top of it, like having a bad lane being game losing in this meta, having a Timbersaw that lost his lane is even worse.
This, we're on the high ground already. Luki's in the front. He's going to have his borrow time up in another 5 seconds. Up is doing his best to try and block this area out. But 2-man stomp. Up is so close to dying. The Earth Splitter comes in, doesn't do a whole lot of damage. Studying. That one is still level 1, but we've got about half the HP gone on the melee barracks, and now that they're really able to focus it, that is gone. McMaster's learning from previous games, backs out immediately, knowing they have no other value here. They're going to be able to catch Luki, but, you know, a melee at 19 minutes is pretty good. They'll also lose Vinar to a Heal's Requiem, and even could lose Nice McMaster! Did you learn nothing?
Their exit was quite sloppy there for sure. They should have just backed out as a team, but instead they just kind of went to separate ways.
There we go, Nice is going down too.
Get fouled there.
Yeah, that retreat left something to be desired.
Yeah, there it is. They lose 3, but still it is a melee racks taken at 19 minutes.
Net worth currently 5k. It's the McMaster's pretty much undid everything that they just gained out of those kills and push monetarily. Of course, they still have the barracks. So.
Yeah. Look at the siege creep on the bot lane that is dominated right now. It's pulling the wave away. He can even do some damage to Courier if he wants, but there's no way he's gonna kill it. He just decides to go attack the shrine.
Hey, it's free damage on the shrine. You've got the opportunity right now.
If you dominate the siege creep, when you fortify, your dominate siege creep gets fortification as well.
Alright, Studying is deep under the tower right now, and this could be a problem for him. He's getting beat up by Luki. Damage now, high end is going to come in with the Blade Fury. No one's out. Up is going to be up in the front. Luki borrow time is up and activated. Up, meanwhile, still taking quite a lot of damage. Up and Ku. Casualties from this fight now. They're trying to turn around on a Shiniba. They get him Nightmare. They're going to stop that TP. He gets the swap out on a Knight. But Shinibaba still trying to do a lot of damage. Big Bun Theory goes down. Shinibaba getting beat up by High End right now. Oh, Shinibaba gets completely surrounded and taken down. The only survivor, the Timbersaw. And as we've discussed, Timbersaw is not much of a factor this game.
Yeah, he needs to be farming him, but he knows that. I think it's good that Studying isn't involved in these fights because he'll just get belted and he'll be kind of a non-factor. And he does need to get back into it. He has it to the Defiance finish, but not a single item finished yet. 21 minutes in. About to finish his pipe actually, so no, still needs a headdress for that. It's a very poor Timbersaw. Yeah, he completely given up on that Bloodstone.
Yes, I can agree with that.
That does make sense. Yeah.
The Juggernaut's going back for the Battle Fury at 21 and a half minutes.
Looks like High End just likes the Battle Fury as an item. Last time he went for Yasha and the Battle Fury. This time he's just going to finish Sandra and Yasha and then go Fury. No, not that it's a bad item with Juggernaut.
Yeah, I mean, I guess it has bought them the space that he will be able to put this space to even better use, getting the Sanjay Yasha first. Okay, hold on, they get a hook shot, and then here comes the Requiem. Oh, but Juggernaut's gonna get force-staffed out of there. Vinar doing everything that he can. Noise is gonna come and show up, make sure the Nightmare comes out. Vinar, here comes the Stomp. No, they use the Winter Wyvern ultimate, but there's no one there to do any damage to Vinar. Vinar now is just frontlining, making sure the rest of his team can get out of here. Buying a lot of time, and here we go. No, yikes! He spent his life so you could live! Yikes now going to get completely run down by the UBC team. No!
Yeah, at least...
Bad McMaster.
At least High End gets out. Yeah, I mean, High End is the one that, like, started the entire thing by getting caught by the Yules by Big Bun Theory, but that's the potential of Shadow Fiend. Even when you're behind, that Requiem is going to kill you.
The UBC turns it immediately into a tier 2, recovering some of the lost space. Obviously, there's still going to be a barracks down, and that's still going to be pretty rough, but it won't. They've got a Terrorblade and a Shadow Fiend. They don't mind so much. UBC very quick to go poke this Roche, but it looks like they're going to get scouted out. They have to back it up.
Yeah, it would be a little bit aggressive for him to go for Roshan. They're still in disadvantage after all. But Timbersaw, with the pipe finish, he might be ready to actually join these fights now. 500 gold away from Yules as well.
That is good. Timbersaw is recovering. Still not in a great place. Actually, he's about even with the Abaddon, but Abaddon can do a lot more without items.
Yeah. Abaddon also. Oh, is this a Radiance finish on him? That is Radiance Recipe coming in. That's a huge item finish for Abaddon.
Dang.
And this Roshan going down as well. With this Roshan finish, though. After this Roshan gets finished, everyone will easily be able to go high ground with the Radiance finished. Yeah, this is Radiance is going to so much work in this game.
Alright, here they go, McMaster. They've got their Radiance up. They've got themselves an Aegis. This is it's going to be a very hard... They cannot repel... UBC cannot repel flavor of this magnitude.
Yeah, and we still haven't seen a big Winter's Curse yet. We've seen it just once to catch out a support. Oh, they actually find in the river El Titan.
Ooh, he's taking some raises, but he's going to survive.
Nice use of Force Staff. Vinrar just constantly been a big factor in these games and just got the mechanics to be able to keep himself alive.
Master takes down a top shrine, so their Roches will be even safer from here on out. Gonna position up for the last tier 2 in the top, and after that, top and mid are both pushed out quite a lot. They could be going for the killing blow here on UBC.
Yeah.
He's looking quite wounded this game.
Quite disastrous. The UBC actually goes out in the quarterfinals. We're expecting great things out of them. And of course, these are the last two Canadian teams as well. So the winner of this is going to be having to represent Canada at the LAN.
Alright, here we go. Coming in, homing missile going into up. Now they're up on the high ground. Yikes. The one with the Aegis, he's going to clear up that wave with this flak cannon. And now taking the tower, putting the damage in. High end is here to get the damage as well. UBC is going to have to respond. What they want, they're looking for the perfect initiation. Going on there, yikes. Nope, turning around. Stunning is taking the damage in the front line. Now another missile. He's not quite dead yet. There it goes. In the other, they are able to clean up the clockwork as well. Raze is coming in and taking out the Abaddon. Now, yikes, still in the front line. Still looking pretty healthy. But McMaster thinks better of it. They got their tier 3, and they're going to back on out. But is this going to be a McMaster back? You know what that is, Golgi. That's where you say back, but everyone dies.
Ooh, high end almost gets caught because of L3 in time. Vinrar turns around onto Shadow Fiend, but gets Yules up against
counter
it.
Yules. Vinar does have his Force Staff, but Big Bun has a blink. Up in 1. Took a long way around. Actually, he might not be able to get him.
Yep, it's a clean disengage this time around.
It was not a McBaxter's.
The Juggernaut is so far right now. He's going to go for a Scotty.
Trying to go for the Juggernaut right now. They know where he
doesn't have
is.
TP.
He's in the trees. Alright, here comes the Yules. Spin TP. Spin. There's the spin. He's got Omni
Low
Slash.
TP.
Level 3. He's going to fire it up in a second. Noise is here. There's the Omni Slash.
Oh no, the
on
bounces.
the Shadow Fiend and Coup. Now they're going to turn it around on up. Noise will cost his life. But up is going to be another. That's a 3-for-1 trade. You're position 5.
Oh my god, look off. Yikes, going straight in at this opportunity. Forcing out 2
all
buybacks.
the buybacks.
My god, those bounces from high end, from the Omni Slash, going right into the backlines, getting the Shadow Fiend. And that was a Shadow Embrace up right now. They just could not get the Shadow Embrace up in time to save the Shadow Fiend. They will have been huge to be able to prevent the Omni Slash damage.
High-End's just gonna come in, spin up, take down the range barracks, and back he goes. That's what they can do to stop that one. Now, back to the top where Yikes and Lukey are looking quite annoying. Studying in the front line, trying to keep him off. He's taking a lot of damage. Lukey's getting topped off thanks to these Terror Blade illusions. And Yikes is going to be here once again, just putting the damage into the tower. Melee Barracks looking very unhealthy. High-End comes in. He doesn't have an Omni Slash, but he is Blade Furying up. Studying very low once again. Oh, here we go! Now they get the Winner's Curse taken out. Vinar's going to survive! They get the Healing Ward on him, and he's safe! The High-End comes back in. He's putting the damage into the Melee Barracks. Yikes still has that Aegis, but it should be reclaimed in 30 seconds. So they're going to want to use this if they think they have an opportunity. Doesn't matter.
Nothing is going UBC
now,
way.
Here it comes. The McMaster back. The McBaxters. They're going to lose Vinar. Anyone else? Lukey and High-End are here in the mid. They're going to get a hook shot forward onto Juggernaut. Juggernaut caught inside of the cogs right now. High-End taking so much damage. He's healing up, but he will be able to take one down. One more shot from no! Big Bud not able to do it. Big Bud has got to be careful too. He just took damage from the Abaddon. Abaddon shield popping almost killed him.
How is this happening?
How does McMaster get away with that?
Oh my god. There's no way that Juggernaut survives there.
Radiant's bottom
Oh
shrine
man, I don't know, man.
has
UBC, just nothing's going their way. Like that, not cold, but the Winter's Curse and the Elder Titan barely not killing him. Like even that should have been a kill. Just they're missing out on these kills by so little margin, and they're having huge implications because of it.
Here it comes.
I don't know if it's luck or I don't know if it's tilt. I don't know what it is, but this game is just not looking like UBC's.
I think McMaster, all the early stuff, all the mistakes they made, those were intentional. They were luring UBC into a false sense of security.
Oh,
High-End is
they
coming in now.
destroyed the Omni Slash. Omni Slash is down.
Yeah, only one shot coming out from the Omni Slash. Lukey is up on the high ground. Borrow time is going to pop. Lukey's got to be careful. They get the tier 3, but McBaxter's got to get back. Hookshot not going to hit. They do get a Yules out onto Nice, but they will be able to return it over onto Big Bun. Big Bun now, Studying is getting trapped out on the wrong side of the tracks. Homing Missile is going to come in. It's actually going to go into a Yules, but one more shot. We'll be able to get him. Vinar, this time around, the Winner's Curse will kill that Elder Titan.
Yeah, the Simmersa is such a non-factor right now. Ooh, Shadow Fiend uses himself by mistake. Double clicks on it.
Yeah, here they come. Damage. Oh, Up is taking so much damage. They are going to be able to keep him alive inside of the inside of a Cold Embrace, but now they're losing Up as well. Big Bun, Shini Baba, Ku. They're the last one standing for UBC, but it doesn't look like McMasters is looking to press the pace here. Actually, they've got the Creep Wave is far out in the mid. So they're gonna go catch up with that. Here comes the Ryul's Requiem. Noise is gonna survive for now. Oh no, one more raise will do it, but Big Bun could be in some trouble. He doesn't have a Yules. He's gonna drop the Aegis, or sorry, drop the BKB and TP out of there.
That's a 10-second BKB there,
10-second BKB.
No, that's a 9-second BKB, so the second time. But still on cooldown for another 60 seconds.
Alright, they force the fortification, and McBaxter's living up to their name. Are just gonna have to back up. They're getting little by little here. Big Bun Theory trying to go onto Lukey just immediately pops the borrowed time to make sure that he heals up as much as he can off of that raise. But Studying is gonna go aggressive. He gets the heals onto Lukey. I don't think Lukey's in a lot of trouble here. Here comes High-End. High-End's getting the Omni Slash out. Studying taking a lot of damage. They're gonna have to use the Yules on Terrorblade. Actually, Terrorblade tanked a lot of that Omni Slash thanks to that Yules from Vinar, it looks like. And that will just be a disengage, no one dying. And here we go.
Huge talent actually finished up for the Terrorblade here. Shini Baba now has a minus 10-second reflection cooldown, by the way. That's 6-second cooldown reflection, and reflection duration lasts for 5.5 seconds. So it's basically inflicting off constantly. And reflection is amazing right now, because on top of what we talk about Juggernaut and Gyrocopter being good targets, now Abaddon having the Radiance. Once she makes a copy of Abaddon, you're putting Radiance on all of McMaster's heroes as well. Do not count out UBC
Vinar's
just
going
yet.
for a stomp onto Ku. Ku could be in some trouble. Oh no, Vinar. Once again, in your face. This guy doesn't take a break.
Ooh, this is rough. Even your support's getting killed by your opponent's support. Just 1v1.
Homing missile coming in onto.
They were side base.
Okay.
We're not taking that.
I have no idea.
They
This
find
road
a big
is going on
bug.
again.
Uh-oh.
Oh, Big Bun, yeah, he's trying to fight into Vinar. Going for the Requiem combo. Vinar is gonna detonate. And now, yikes. Oh, but they gotta be careful because now they have an Aegis and they're coming in. Up does get the gets the hook shot onto Noise. Noise is gonna be able to get Force Staff out of there. High End is coming up, looking to do the damage on Up. They get a stomp onto him, waiting for that. Oh, not even waiting for the Blade Mail the way out.
Yeah, this Juggernaut has a Scotty. He doesn't care. So much health on him.
Studying, keeping this mid lane pushed in.
By the way, that was Roshan taken during that fight, so A just is up on Juggernaut. Cheese must be on somewhere as well. Cheese is going to be an Abaddon's backpack.
Beauty.
And just 2 set of racks standing in between McMaster and Mega Creeps. Not even a tier 3, by the way.
I would say two singular racks, only one set of racks.
Yeah. It's going to be based on the last hold here.
All right, yeah, this is it.
UBC.
McMaster, they're positioned up. They're heading for the high ground. UBC is going to have to hold here. Yikes, he's got the Glimmer Cape on him. Keeping him alive for now. Did eat a couple raises, and they're going to be back? No. McBaxters, they're going to take this very slow and steady, so the end of the game could be at any point the winning push. They've got their reflection out onto High End taking a little bit of damage. Oh, the Centaur comes in. They get the stomp on the Studying. Now Lukey's up in the front line. They're using the reflection on him now. In the back line up, taking a little bit of damage. Here comes High End uses the Omni Slash. It's coming through on everyone. There we go. Studying goes down. They get the kill onto the Clockwork as well. Now Shini Baba gets the Sunder out. He's taking quite a lot of damage though. He's stunned up. There goes the Terrorblade. Terrorblade dies back or buys back right away. Coming back into the fight. Big Bun uses the Requiem, but they've got the Fiend's Grip here, taking the damage on the Big Bun. Big Bun, are they gonna be able to get him down? Another big stomp. Now Terrorblade is back, but he's slept once again. They get the kill onto Juggernaut, but he's respawning with the Aegis. Now Shini Baba not gonna have a Slender in time. Is he gonna make it away? He's making it back. Lukey's just changing him down, and he gets him with the miscoil. There we go. Well played is called from the McMaster team, but there we go. Finally, the GG gets called from UBC. That is it, ladies and gentlemen. Going to game number 3. McMaster hitting back hard after a game 1 loss is gonna take this, and we'll be seeing them in Los Angeles.
Man, McMaster is the one that's going to be representing Canada. I mean, we knew both these teams are going to be incredibly strong coming in, and I don't think there's any disputing there. At least for today, McMaster was definitely a superior team. Those games were competitive, but man, those last 2 games just looked so good.
Yeah, I would love to sit here and talk about those games, but since it went to a game 3, I'm sure Cheese and the rest of CSL is raring to get this next game go. So instead, I'm just going to say, hey, thank you so much for joining us. 7 p.m. game. Golgi, why don't you look that up while I give all the other stuff. My name is Wivrex. You can find me on Twitter at DotaBrews. That handsome devil over there is Golgi. You can find him on Twitter at JTGolgi. We are here with CSL. Find CSL on Twitter at twitter.com/CStarLeague and twitter.com/Collegiate Dota. We're also on Facebook, facebook.com/ CSL, C-Star League. We want to give a big shout out to our sponsor, Twitch. We have nothing but gratitude for the largest streaming platform in gaming to support collegiate esports from PAX East and West, and many more events. CSL would not be what it is today without help and support from them. So be on the lookout for cool opportunities to get involved with Twitch in the near future and show them some love for their support at twitter.com/Twitch and facebook.com/Twitch. Golgi, what is the next game that we're going to be bringing you?
It's going to be Cornell versus RIT, and the winner of that is going to be playing McMasters in Los Angeles, so make sure to catch that game because it's coming up in basically 10 minutes here.
Basically right now. We'll see you in a moment.